Welcome back, everybody. My name is Jack, and this is episode 2 of Endless Legend. I'm so excited to be actually playing this and showing it to you guys. I'm really even proud of this game. It's just so well developed, and I can't wait to play more of it. I want to point out one thing to start with. I said in the last episode there was great performance and whatnot. If I jump into the options menu, it gives you so much to customize. You can customize what notifications are popped up, and thankfully you don't even have to try and find the one that you want. If one keeps popping up, the button to dismiss all of those types of notifications popping up in front of you, there's a button for it. How nice is that? In the interface, we've got the big screen on, and under, we've got geometry on high. We can do more stricter or more chaotic. Audio, that's what I'm looking for. Silence between music tracks. The amount of time there's silence between music tracks, other than the ambient noise. How cool is it having all these customizable settings? I've really enjoyed playing this. Anyway, let's resume, and we're going to start exploring some ruins. So our guy's got one movement point left. Can he get to that? Yeah, you can. So we can tell him to search it. Oh, I had a whole lot of stuff pop up there once and I accidentally clicked. We've got a new quest, a relic of the past. Keeping the Empire secure includes paying attention to the tales of travelers and vagabonds. You hear of a place full of artifacts from ancient days. You've heard it enough times that it may not be idle boasting or mindless babbling. That point on the map bears investigation. So, search ruins and unearth secrets of the past. Within 5 turns, search for a relic at this place. Where is it? Oh, I accidentally popped up the quest screen. It's out there. Well, let's make a beeline for there. Wow, the elevation. Are we on quite a high part of the map? I don't know. Now we've got no more movement points. We can dismiss that. And here it would show us if we had any armies that still needed to move. But I think we're ready to end the turn. So what it's going to do, it's going to think about what we've done, what the other two opponents are going to do. But the weird thing I find is that when it says you can start moving, the enemy will then also do its moving. Like it all happens at the same time rather than in turn. So usually what I do is I just wait like 10 seconds, wait for all the armies to move in, and then I'll start moving my stuff out. It's kind of an interesting... I presume there's a reason for that, especially in multiplayer. But there's often been times when I've started moving my army away, and then an enemy army just walked in, and I was like, oh, no, you can just wait. Anyway, a new quest has been added, and this is called Trees or Towers. This is a factional quest. I wonder if this thing up here is trying to tell us this is based on the Windwalkers. So I'm not going to read all of this, but it's been a difficult winter. Not merely the weather and hunger or the rivalries within the Windwalkers have descended upon the head that wears the crown, your head. So what we need to do is time to explore and learn about our race. There's quite a lot of text there, and it's nice that it summarizes it all for us. Search ancient sites for whatever treasures or knowledge they may contain. We're going to go find 4 ruins, and the reward is 18 emeralds, which is a luxury resource, which is pretty neat. Actually, I can point out down the bottom there, it says booster. The booster cost is 10. If I got 10 of them for 10 turns, that's what the little clock means, I could get 30% city fortification, bonus, and 5 influence. Sorry, not influence, happiness on my cities. That's not really what I wanted at all. But means that you can get that. I can even minimize it, which leaves it in the tray here, or dismiss it, which gets rid of it completely. And also I can choose which one of these I can pin to that top position as well. But I'll leave it on this one. The other one's got no time limit on it, so these guys are here. Oh, you might notice something. That is now orange. So the orange guys are over there. I have no idea what faction they are. Now this is all heavy forest, which is making it a pain to walk through because we can only move 2 squares at a time. I love how seeing the ground rise up to meet you as you walk though. But there's loads of different biomes or different types of landscape. We've got a forest region here, ice region, looks like some plains, maybe some palm trees, alright. And over here looks like some rock. Now, that's it essentially for our turn. We've moved our army, you can't move anymore. This has got 4 more turns to produce. This has got 3 more turns to research. Let's really jump into turn number 3. And this is where the game starts picking up pace. It'll generally be there's one turn where you're pointing out a whole lot of stuff, and then there's just a couple of turns where you're just waiting for something to happen. So it's thankfully with these types of games, you can move really quickly. So I'm going to come this way. We've encountered a new minor faction, the Galaran. Are these like a eagle? It's a minotaur. It kind of looks like an eagle beak on their head. It's just a snout though. Large, slow-moving herbivores retain some vestiges of their less intelligent ancestors. Though they are often on 4 legs for eating and resting, they rise up and chew for observation or using tools. So they're a cavalry unit. They have a decent initiative actually. They've got winter immunity. Oh wow, 6 speed. They move fast. What's a life? Decent attack as well. Plus 5% life per pacified village on units. That seems like an amazing thing to go for. But to get it, would have to build into this region first. So it might be a race to go grab that. Now I'm going for this one here. We'll come back and get these other ones in a moment. Oh, I think that's it actually. We can't do anything else. End the turn. Oh, that guy. Oh no, we're all good. Our population has gone up to 2. So if I dismiss that, we can come into here. We've now got 2 people. What I might do is if I pop one onto there, you'll notice that it now takes 7 turns instead of 9. Just because we've got so much more production than before. Things I got to look at is, we found what the other thing in this area was. It's 3 things of spices and then 1 of titanium, which I presume is this thing here. And the cool thing is we can put a building on there and gives us 1 titanium resource per turn. That is amazing because titanium is a resource used for building stronger weapons in the mid-game. I have no idea what the late game holds, but in the mid-game there is that. So, really cool. Actually, while I remember, there's an awesome thing in the researcher screen. There's a search bar. If I say minor factions, like I want to see if I want to have more minor factions or something like that. If I search minor, it highlights, if I can zoom out, it highlights where they are. That's just so useful. My goodness, this game has been well designed. Alright. Let's move out here. We'll come out of the forests. There's actually a whole load of little ruins around, so we can grab all those. Some glass steel is another great resource to get as well. So maybe if we can get these 2 regions fairly early on, that'd be a great way to do it. Ready to go, end the turn. Research has been completed on search party, which is great timing because we're just about to discover some more ruins. So improved the research, and in the next part of the queue, let's have a think about it. This bottom one down here, language square, I find is really important. It gives you the parlay and bribe options on those minor factions. And that means we can finally get a quest from those guys to hopefully pacify them. Otherwise, we could bribe them with lots of money. But I'd rather parlay them because it's generally less involved. Right, let's go this one here. It's closer. Let's search this. We have found nothing. Terrific. And this one here. Alright, quest complete. We searched the ruins with we got it with 1 turn left? I think so. We got break wall, a sudden shield. Look at this thing. Stranger with a shield earned its name on an offensive maneuver. It was wielded by Lady Findes Turlock of Amber Fields. With an unmounted charge, broke the necrophage defenses of the Siege of Glencrock. Wow. Anyway, it gives you some defense bonuses, can be equipped by heroes, but it costs 6 titanium to build. But we can't use it right yet, we don't have the titanium, but useful to have. The place matched the descriptions right down to the eerie feelings. It is good that you brought shovels. So we completed that. If I dismiss it, and that was an empty location, and research complete. I should be dismissing more. So we've discovered that. Oh wait, no, that was just looking at it. Now we can actually investigate the normal set of the ruins. Alright, new quest added, Lust for Loot. So, ancient texts and scientific studies say that some locations are interconnected. By successfully activating triggers in these places, you can uncover increasingly important treasures, but only a hero can do it. And once you start, you will launch a countdown, one after which the chain effect vanishes forever. This says, within a hero-led army, loot as many treasures as you can in 15 turns. For 15 die. You might as well go for it. But the issue I'm going to have is, if it's through all these forests, we're not going to have much speed going through these places. Now, I've done this before, and there's 4 ruins you have to try and get within the within those 15 turns, and we're probably not going to make it just because there's so much forest there. Now, our hero leveled up. If we inspect him, he's got a skill point. We can choose one of 3 things. 1, all the units get 1 more movement speed, which that's kind of useful, actually. This one here is Indiana Bones, improves the search on ruins. Oh, that's tempting. And the last one's faction-based, lowers the cooldown assignment. So I guess they can go between governing and leading an army quite quickly. Now, I actually, even though the movement speed is quite useful, I'm kind of tempted to go for the search on ruins, because this is going to be my main guy, and there's lots of ruins at the start, so we might go for that, and especially it leads us directly into No Idle Hands, which is an ability I love to have, especially over a large amount of time. It gives XP over time. Essentially, every turn, everyone in that army gets just 1 XP, and even if you need 60 to level up, it just means that you're getting something, and I think that's really good. So we'll chuck it into that, level 1 at least, and this is my guy chilling here. If I show missing resources, it would show that we could get this if we had a bit more resource for that. Rightio. Am I sure I didn't make any changes, did I? I made those changes. Oh, I got to click apply. Brilliant. Okay, cool. Dismiss that. The new quest, so the lust for loot. What we'll do is we will turn our guy around and we have to go here. Yeah, okay. So it's going to be just under 3 turns. 4 more turns until language square is done. And 1 more turn until we've finished building that. Alright. Construction is complete, and now the seed storage. And, don't know if you saw that down there. We encountered... Oh, I haven't played with these guys yet. Your presence is welcome. May you grow prosperous and fat. I'm pretty sure this race has to win by just killing everybody. This is all the information, so in a point nothing goes to waste. These are all the special abilities that this race has. Hive people that survive by ingesting and converting others as they infect them with their plague. They're scavengers and survivors, always hungry and always hostile. They're viewed by the scourge by other people. So, at the moment, we're in a Cold War state. During the period, we can attack each other's armies within neutral territory without declaring war on them, and an empire can freely attack enemies in its regions. A player can roam freely in the regions of other empires who are in Cold War. So we're kind of in the state where, yeah, it's a Cold War. We're not at war, but there's little skirmishes happening. And we could declare war to go to all out war, or we could do peace to then limit how we can interact with each other. The reasons why he's indifferent is we've got to come on frontier. Other than that, I'm going to dismiss him. So he's off to my left. And it looks like there it is, the red one over there to the right. And that will be where the other race is. And there must be a lot of room between the two. So I'm going to hopefully expand out top this way. And we can limit... I kind of cut them all off with a wall, essentially. Now, what I'm interested to see is how much would it cost to build a settler. It costs 8 turns and it costs a person. And I don't really want to... Oh, look. That's nice. I haven't realized that before. I kind of want to have people. I want to just get a whole lot of people. I'll put everyone in the people because it'll make it down to 4 turns. Hopefully we'll get this. Oh wait, how long will it take seed storage to be done? Yeah, I'll leave it on 4 because seed storage is going to give us that massive boost on producing people. And now after that we could build the borough streets, which allows us to kind of like take a couple more suburbs or areas to be worked. All right, so we've got these guys here to still move. If you want to run up here, that'd be great. They got 3 vision, 240 life between them. Search. Oh, you can search once you get there. We can also tell them to auto-explore, but I'm fine with how they're up. End turn. Nothing's happening, so let's move these guys a bit closer. I'm going to switch my quest over to this one. Radio. So the hero-led army. We've got a certain amount of turns though. It's only 13. I wish I'd show the number 13 up in there. Nothing else to do, so let's end turn again. I want you to search this one. Cool. So we got 15 dye. Now use the hero-led army to search the next location for 15 wine. Oh, you're kidding me. That's a bit of a hike. And it's still 12 turns. I feel like it's just going to make me keep doing this. If it's a hero-led location, we've only got the 1 hero, so we don't really get much of a choice. Well, we might as well start hiking back. It's kind of lame. You can expect that one, though, on your way past. 30 dust. That's cool. Oh, and we also got 4 ruins searched. So we got 15 emeralds for it. You marvel at the works of the ancients, and you fear them. Your mind turns to thoughts of defense. Alright. That goes as a new quest, based on ending that old one. Time and experience brings knowledge, though knowledge is not always welcome. Give your people optimism and new purpose by founding a city in a new region. Grow the city so it produces a solid source of industry. So we're going to spread out, we're going to take a new region. And I think it means we have to have a certain amount of production there, and we get 15 dye for it. Successful search. Nice. Well, we've got 2 more turns to finish that, and then I would like to get a settler unit. We finished language square as well. What is this? Foragers. They're just standing infantry. If they're just going to go straight up to attack, then I don't want to run away. But we do have a certain number of militia, and we also have a certain amount of fortification, so we can kind of hold off and attack. Your research has led to new discoveries. So we've got the ability to parlay. And what we would like to do now is we'll build a support unit, build a mercenary marketplace. Now, I think we have to unlock that, yeah, to get the marketplace menu. And actually, my other game with 84 turns, I still haven't built a marketplace technology yet. This allows us to build buildings which give us more gold based on river and water. We are on river tiles. That is something good to know. Nowhere near water. More money based. This is all production based, but this is how we can start getting stuff out of the ground. And that, I think, is going to be really important. So how many turns did it take? 5 turns for that one. So you might have noticed, actually, that it's separated between economy and population, military, science and industry, and empire and expansion. Well, I think this is a good place to end it here for episode 2. Stay tuned for episode 3. It will be out in a couple of days. And I hope you'll stay tuned and continue this journey with us. Thanks for watching.